They can't even hire a consultant because nobody will work for them because they just pay so terribly and they're just nightmare to work with. It's just a funny thing, the awarding bodies, how they operate because they can.
So we have seen the good and the bad in a way of working, with accreditors, with regulators, and we feel we're ready to take the step, even if we've been operative for 4 years.
Yeah.
We saw that the Office for Students...
The biggest issue has been cost, because the application process, when I looked at it, we did a bit of subcontracting, but they stopped subcontracting.
Right.
So we were able to take money as a subcontractor. The main contractor would take 20% with the privilege though. But we had to meet all the requirements anyway. But then they stopped subcontracting, because what they did is they realized with funding is they're channeling it through universities and colleges only, but universities and colleges can't fill the skills gap properly. So they said, okay, we'll subcontract, see how that works. It went very well. There's a big risk of fraud and all sorts of things that were going on. There wasn't really a big issue with it.
I don't know why they stopped it.
Well, what they did is they tested it to see what's the uptake. They spent a lot of government money, and then they said, okay, now I've seen, but now that I've seen it, because I didn't understand 2 years ago why they stopped it, but now I've seen the officer students have dropped the application fee. It's funny because it was over 100k, so now it's
that's just the QAA. So
30 something.
Because we're a small company, we will be eligible for the Office for Students exemption fee that they do for 3 years.
Okay.
So we're okay with that.
Yeah.
But
that's
then comes
something.
That's the QAA review fee. So we're confident. We're doing the audited accounts right now that they require. We're getting, we're seeing what we have, what we don't have in terms of the application.
Yeah.
Because I read the Office for Students says first we check your documents, and if everything is okay, we give you the okay to go through the QAA review process. And that is something like 30 something, because we want to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if we do it separate, it's £15,000 more.
Oh wow.
Because that would be 2 visits, whereas now you save money by doing 1 visit for both at the same time. So I understand that.
Also the visits for the funding as well as the degree awarding.
Yes, that's why. If it was just for funding, it would be something like £12,000. For both, it's £30,000. If we did it separate, it would be something like £48,000. So we.
It's incredible.
Better to do it all in one.
We're going to bite the bullet, hopefully, because we're planning by March. We'll be there to be able to fund the QAA review process.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing that do they charge afterwards or before? I'm hoping after.
I couldn't tell you that. I wouldn't know. I should. I don't know.
No.
I don't know whether they do or not.
Yeah. I'm wondering. I'm guessing usually they charge after.
We need to get a contact.
I've got a contact. I found somebody let me know of a contact just to fill you in the process. But by then we'll be able to fund it.
And they seem to want to do business because they're making it more accessible. It's still usually expensive, but for an organisation like I said wants to grow, it's better than it was a few years ago.
Yeah.
But that's, if you told me 2 years ago it was this, I'd tell you it's ridiculous. But because it was over 100k 2 years ago, suddenly 30k looks good. And it's funny how that happens.
Yeah.
It was totally, I just forgot about it, wrote it off and said we're not going to talk about it again. We didn't talk about it for years. But now
it's introduced now, and it seems to be a big push to also include smaller organisations.
They really want, because they want diversity of choice for students. So, and this sounds like it would tick a lot of those boxes, because it's a specialist provider, it's providing a very focused kind of subject area, and it's all online, which is something that, can...
Innovative.
And it can, and it gives students more choice. So if students can't afford to go and stay on campus or, that sort of thing, then it gives them that ability to, like you say, and also it sounds very much like your student demographic is quite similar to ours, that it's predominantly female, mostly they're sort of in their 40s, they're doing this on the side of their other responsibilities. So it sounds very much like you've got quite a similar demographic to us.
So the only thing, we probably as an institution, as a training provider, we probably have to adhere to the same